Yep, it's that time again. Y'all know the drill. It's time to ruin your lives once again. Alright, roll 3, here we go, once again, and... that makes me happy too, but that's not the one I wanted. Oh my god, please make it count. There's absolutely no way I can mess this up. Why do I keep getting the banner characters that I skip? I'm not complaining. I got Noah. I told you I was gonna catch you one of these days, which I'm glad about. Why? Did you enjoy your food? Yeah, definitely. It was pretty good. Honestly, it was a bit lacking. But considering the size of the restaurant and the fact that it's run by one person, it passes. I especially like the Onizoni special. The key to Onizoni is the grilled rice cake, and this one had perfect fluffiness value. The other dishes were impressive too. It was a straightforward, neatly prepared menu. The grilled fish was good. It was skin crispy, but the flesh was well marinated and soft. It was all good. I just wish the portions were a little bigger. You would think that no matter what size the portions were. I liked everything. Of course you would. Let me get the check. Thank you. I'm glad that my final guests were nice people. Oh? Final guest? Yes, the Sparrow restaurant will be closing. Oh. Huh? What? Why? We will not yield so easily. What do you mean? It's not that there's anything we can do. You're right. If we had known about this place a little earlier, we could have promoted it, but no. Now all we can do is just watch it disappear. A bit sad. Do you think I wouldn't have a plan? Maybe I know people who could. Lend a helping hand. Dude, it's my day off. Let me have it. I was having such a good day. I had no work today. Got to sleep in, prepare myself a delicious breakfast. Even as I was putting on my kimono, I was looking forward to my first prayer of the year. But then... Why me? She got abducted again. However, your plans derailed is simply a part of life itself. I feel so bad. I think it should be soon. What? Oh, yep. Yeah. God bless. I couldn't get 1 day. 1 day. Oh, you guys look amazing in your outfits. Hey, are you here to rescue me? No, I've also been kidnapped. Oh, I see. It's okay. No, I'm okay. I'm not gonna cry. Did I cry at least? Unnecessary participants are here, so let's come up with a solution. How can we save Sparrow? That is the question the Gourmet Research Society must resolve. So was kidnapping really a necessary step in this plan? This is a never built upon determination resolution, Ace. Using such unconventional methods. It's how I show from the depths of my heart how sincere I am about this. What's the next step of your sincerity? Murder. Just nodding. What? Gourmet helmet? What? Oh dear lord. Don't you get it? Move on already. How many times do you have to learn this lesson? Oh no. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old lady?
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people.
Haruno, what exactly are you planning to do? Well, obvious, my little Fuka. Destruction. I like doing this when Akari does this. Watch this. Remember this. Not just how bad it hurts right now. You'll play for messing with the Gourmet helmet gangsters. Yeah, I'm the least scared of you. At least I don't get... Actually, no, I think I'd rather take y'all over her right now because at least I don't get kidnapped. Actually, no, I might rather be kidnapped by this. This is good. I like this. Thank you for your kindness. I can never repay you. Especially since getting into this business is literally impossible. Do you think you could explain the situation in more detail? I don't know if I I'm gonna close down anyway, might as well. Did you happen to notice all the franchise restaurants outside? They're crowding out all the same business. I'm not the first, and I like I will be the last. The street is drowning in cheap food with corporate mandated standardized flavor. A heartbreaking but familiar sight to gourmets around the world. It isn't easy to compete against the prices or resources of franchises. It's like they suck the air out of the room. To make matters even worse, something disastrous happened personally as well. What do you mean? We all buy our ingredients from a distributor called Neo Foods. It's the same company all the franchise restaurants use. For a reason, Neo Foods suddenly increased their prices. Hold up a sec. Won't that force the franchise restaurants to raise prices or cut into their margins too? That would make sense. If the supplier is the same, cost should be the same. I don't really get it, but this is like because of inflation, right? The thing is, all the franchise restaurants are affiliated with Neo Foods, so they're getting discounts on their supplies while we... These discounts happen to cancel all their recent prices increases. What? That's unfair. How are mom and pop shops supposed to compete? Is it possible they're trying to pressure you to join the Neo Foods umbrella? They suggested such a few times. I wanted to keep this restaurant as my own. It passed down from generation to generation. It was a stupid idea. I tried to protect it, but I ended up just losing everything. At first, I thought I could just work hard to satisfy more customers, but life doesn't really work that way. I know it sounds like I'm crushed, but I feel better now that I've talked about it. Thanks for listening. It really means a lot. I understand. Huh? I understand your pain. Ma'am? I try and try and try. Only for my plans to be ruined by someone else. Or I'll pour everything I have into a dish, only to have its value be offhandedly discarded by someone else. That happens? That's too bad. And even then, I get back to it. I try again. Only to have my plans ruined while I'm still making them by random natural disaster. Fuka? But, like leftover turkey after Thanksgiving, I preserve. Only to see all that food I made was eaten before I even served it. What's going on? What's happening to Fuka? Whatever it is, can I join in? Ma'am, I think she's letting out some very, very resented feelings right now. She was just she wanted to enjoy the new year so bad. I feel so bad for her. I'll help you. Really? If we work together, I'm sure there'll be a way. You can't just give up without trying. If you manage to save my... I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So it turned out well. I knew I made the right choice, kid. I mean, inviting everyone. Has anything actually turned out well yet? Well, has anything gone wrong yet, Ace? Alright, touche. All the ingredients are being seasoned the same. We might have found our first problem. But before that, I've been thinking about something for a while. Yes, what is it? You said that you source all your ingredients from Neo Foods, right? Yes, I don't have any other option. Well, honestly, the quality of the ingredients are subpar. I see. You weren't the only one who noticed that. When I started buying from Neo Foods, regulars began complaining about the overall taste of their meals. Neo Foods monopolize all distribution in this area. I don't have any other choice. If supplies are an issue, the school lunch club can help with that. Alright, I guess we're going shopping. Right. There's a bit of distance to travel, but would you come with me? Road trip? Boss, I'd like to ask for your help. Of course, what can I do for you, Fuka? I'll help you and you help me find more customers. It's a win-win situation. I'm indebted to you. Oh no, no need for that kind of talk. It's only natural to help each other in times of need. You supply food to Gahanna students, so our quality is guaranteed. Receive all this help, I don't want to be a burden. Not at all, it's only natural for people in the culinary community to help where help is needed. We're all committed to helping you. And you couldn't have chosen a more trustworthy savior. I would vouch for Fuka any day. Yeah, I can as well. See, even Shell's visor is on board. Hey, isn't that the owner of Sparrow? Like so. What's going on here? Why are they talking to the chirp market's owner? What it be? So we completed a few new menu items. And now we need someone to evaluate if they're a success. Arna. I've been waiting. Now then, time to dig in. I'm so nervous. I'm just about tension right now. What am I so nervous for? We're all so nervous. Thank you for the food. Meal. The meal. Please don't blow up hard enough. Please don't blow up. 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 Passes.
Let's go.
Yes. From a gastronomy perspective, it was impeccable. More importantly, it's a shame to eat food like this alone. Why don't you all join me? I've been craving for some food, please. It was a good idea to get kidnapped after all. You approved by Harana. I'm excited. The smell made it so painful the way that it feels like I've been eating all day. I actually haven't eaten all day. I'm hungry. Okay, let's... Okay, listen here, listen well. There is one thing you need to learn about me, and it's that if you ever disturb me while I'm eating, I am literally going to punch you in the throat. Don't you dare. At least do this after I finish, can we not? My food. Get them. Now. Oh no. Oh no, that's tragic. Oh, that's tragic. I hate that. No. Who even are you people? We are the units. Undaunted by any hardship or obstacle standing between us and delicious food. We are none other than the Gehenna's Gourmet Research Society. Eat or die. The Gourmet Research Society? Really? The ones who jumped into a sea of fire for popcorn? Excuse me, you did what now? I didn't jump into a sea of fire. That's where they came from. They left because they already ate everything inside of it. Rumor has it that one of them has a black hole for a stomach. Black hole for a stomach. If you get too close to a valley, you get sucked in. Oh no. And don't they have some sort of curse that no meal can be finished around them because something always comes up? Yeah, their reputation really does precede them, doesn't it? Listen up, you have no right to interrupt us here. Right, we have the power to contract law on our side. They have the power of bombs and other many things on their side as well, so I wonder what's more powerful, the law or gunfire? That side. I remember my neighbors ever wearing helmets and threatening people with guns. We don't threaten anybody with guns, we just threaten people while holding guns. So why are the Gourmet Research Society gangsters? Gourmet helmet gangsters involved with Neo Foods supposed contract disputes? Can we assume that there exists a relationship between Neo Foods and the Gourmet helmet gangsters? What? That's crazy talk. I mean, you kind of just sold yourself away, like, from the very beginning. We're toast of higher ups here about this. Well, Carol, now you really gave it away. Oh no, there's nothing inside. Oh, that's even worse. Who ate her food? Hello? Buy mediocre ingredients in large quantities, then mix in low-grade ingredients to increase our supply and profit margins. Neo Foods' painted synthetic seasoning will drown out the quality while we drown in money. Don't worry about their complaints. If they're complaining, that means they're buying. And all this profit will go towards our good cause. Operation Expansion of Cafe Niao, the franchise of the future. Idiots cultivate food, I'll cultivate business. Have something to report, boss. A report? Excellent. By the way, I told you to call me Chairman Niao here. Alright, Chairman Niao, there's something urgent to report. Urgent? What could be more urgent than gloating to myself about my money? This isn't more worthwhile than that. You'll pay for it, in a literal sense. So the message is, what should we do, Chairman Neo? I've been thinking about what to do with that restaurant. First off, some small cult like the Gourmet Research Society is no interest to me. What could be a problem, however, is the huge academy that the club is part of, Gehenna. I read that the Gourmet Research Society isn't very popular in Gehenna. Isn't that information reliable? Yeah, sure. Okay, your clear confidence gives me faith in your answer. Now all I need to do is swat away the... Oh, okay. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your kindness. But I feel as guilty as I do grateful. I've been nothing but a burden to you. Arna Fuga Green is a rare sight. Jeez, what do you mean by that? Everything. Literally, everything. At first, I thought the problem was my lack of skill, and all I needed to do was get a little help. But things are getting more and more out of control. This restaurant has been passed down for generations. Right, you said you wanted to protect it no matter what. Alright. Might be best to join the Neo Foods franchise. I keep the building at least. No, that's not right. Gourmet dining isn't about the food, but also the location, the atmosphere, the history, and the situation. Gourmet is when all those elements work together to make a buying dinner more than a simple transaction. I don't intend to allow Sparrow to lose its soul. I don't think you should give up. Sorry? I'm not a good cook at all. Everything I make ends in ruins. Nowadays I can't create disasters. I make one little mistake and suddenly the food is alive and attacking people. Well, I mean, it helps out mobs, so I think you're doing something good. No matter how many pasta-related injuries I cause, I'll never give up. Uka and Ace are always there to support and encourage me. More than anything, I don't want to turn away from cooking. I may not be a good cook, but I love cooking. Nothing makes me happier than people eating my food. There's no point in quitting halfway through. One day, I know I'm going to make a delicious food each and every day. And I don't want to see you give up either. I hope I don't accept that by saying that to you. Everyone. If I don't give up, what should I even do? Well, we have the food. We have chefs. We just need customers to know about it. Merchandising! If it's this good when cold, imagine how good it'd be when fresh. Oh, the food was so good, I almost forgot my business meeting. Thank you, but also you should really go. It's good. It's really good. But, is there a problem? How much does it cost when we're not giving it away? Well, considering the cost of ingredients, transportation, and labor, it'll be about 900 yen. That much? I usually spend 600 on lunch. Really? It's only a little more expensive than the other restaurants, and Sparrow's prices have always been like that. Yeah, and that's why people thought Sparrow was closing. I won't be able to come too often at these prices. I mean, if I'm gonna splurge on a meal, I'd rather go all in and eat something more luxurious. The food is better than most places, sure. Ultimately, it's pretty basic stuff. If I'm going to spend more than the bare minimum, I'd rather try something new. There's a limit to what Sparrow can make with the ingredients we have. I'm sorry, but that's not the customer's problem to solve. That's true, but... I see. Taste isn't the only thing that's important, but the prices matter too. That is true, yeah. That was our carelessness. We got the business side of things and focus too much on the quality of food. If anything, I think we just need more quantity. These portions are too small. Are you sure that's not just you think? You think, okay? No, I thought the portions were too small as well. Well, I'm not sure if that helps. Fair market's ingredients are higher quality, which means increased portions just lead to increased costs. And this area is flooded with the cheap options thanks to Neon Foods, so we'll have to look pricey by comparison. If we want to win people over, we'll have to play their game. Unfortunately, their game includes a certain level of quality decline. I don't like him one bit. But when I aim for both quantity and quality. Will that even be possible? Having two tiers of menus? By consolidating the low and mid and price menus, we can cut costs by having smaller, more standardized menu. We'll also offer a separate, more specialized menu for regulars, so our offerings are too monotonous. Each menu will be smaller, but they'll have something for both those looking for a quick bite and those looking for high quality meals. Not a bad idea. If we can get the balance right, I like the idea of a set menu. I like a school lunch. Lunch at our school is awful, but I bet the set menu at Sparrow would be great. Don't forget the owner's workload after we're gone. There's a reason school lunches aren't appetizing. I think this is a great idea. Good job, Ace. Aw, thank you. You thought your place with that, huh? Not at all. I do this sort of thing every day for the school lunch club. If anything, today is easier and more enjoyable than usual. Oh, I'm not saying the school lunch work isn't enjoyable. It's amazing seeing the senior members of our club work. Their skills are so mesmerizing. Just watching them makes me happy. You'd just be happy if they made even more delicious lunches. I get what you're saying. I'm sure you're there like that quite often. Huh. Oh, you do your best, we know. We're just gonna buy stuff from Neo Foods then? But isn't that gonna kind of go back on what we were doing to begin with? Oh, this cabbage looks decent, but not too decent. There are many brown spots. It's hard when you push on it, so it's fresh at least. It looks affordably good. Excuse me, would you like to buy these cabbages? Oh, sorry, we're all sold out. What? I'm holding one right now. Yeah, I'm about to say she's holding it. I'm sorry, we were paid in advance. But are you sure there are none left? I'm sure. Besides, we were told not to sell any more if we had them. What? I'm so sorry. I wish I didn't have to be like this. That's oddly specific. That's very oddly specific. We're all sold out today. Did someone have to pay you in advance? Yeah, actually, it's kind of strange. I never had this happen before. Wow. Okay, so they bought everything they had. We're really going down the entire line right now. They got nothing. It was fruitless. I'm not just talking about all the fruit, not about the fruit vendor. Why is everything on the street sold out? Everything, Ace. Just everything decent. Someone is trying to stop us, but why? Because you crossed the line. You're in too deep. You probably won't do it, but it's not too late to turn back. Walk away, and we'll stop interfering. You seem to know the odds already. What makes you think we walk away? Listen, it's inconvenient for both of us. We don't want to do this, and you don't either. So if you stop, so can we. More like if we stop, you just take over Sparrow. That restaurant can't possibly be worth the trouble. But fine. Have it your way. I figured it would come to this, so I came prepared. You know, it sounds like they actually don't want to do this, if I'm being honest. It kind of just looks like they're there for the job. I love doing that. Something so fun just doing that. Eating Neo Foods takes the Sparrow business more serious than I thought. What makes you say that? You've gone through a lot of trouble for just a single restaurant. It's not Sparrow itself that matters, but it's refused to just submit as a focal point. Focal point? For those who don't want to join Neo Foods, it's become a bit of a rallying point. The owner just wants to protect their business? Yeah, there are other owners thinking the same thing. Regardless of the owner's intentions, the fact that Sparrow is still around, it's a bad look for Neo Foods, and it encourages other businesses to resist the company. Instead of a PR department, Neo Foods hires us. It's our job to get rid of Sparrow in the most striking way possible. It will teach other business owners a lesson. And you're okay with that? Well, there's not exactly an airtight plan. Okay, so yeah, I was right. They don't want to do this then. They're just there. So that's what happened. It feels like things are getting out of hand. Are you sure we'll be okay? The answer to that doesn't matter. What matters is that there's no point quitting halfway through. I'm not going to give up. Yeah, halfway eaten food only gets thrown away. A harmless point, but I like where your head's at. Think of it as a test of will. Do we have the determination to seek the ultimate taste no matter the danger? There is no meal better than one earned. That's true. The Gourmet Research Society has a new target. Neo Foods HQ. Where's the CEO? Or the president? Whatever you want to call yourself. Calling you out. And you're just gonna make us get louder. Wow, all this food looks delicious. Can I try it? Then can I finish it? I wonder how he's just feeling right now. Sitting up in the office, just watching all the mass destruction going on outside his window. I think you should go out there. I think we're about to lose our entire stock of food. No, that's potential profit. The damages. All right, I'm making an executive decision. Time to end this. So, meeting. Before we begin, thank you for the warm welcome. I aim to please. May we ask why you rolled out the red carpet for us? As I have the amount of food, I'm in charge here. Trying to enter without prior notice or reservation results in an automated response. The response happens to be a very proactive security system. So a proper meeting could have been scheduled. It's on a case-by-case basis, but the review process takes about a month or two. Well, I feel very pleased with our approach then. Thanks for the explanation. Let's get to the point. I prefer that. Efficiency and adaptability are the foundations of management. Efficiency in doing what? Destroying the concept of gourmet by flooding the market with nothing but cheap, low-quality food. Yeah? Do you have a problem with good business? I'm almost impressed at how you can ignore such an obvious problem. You spend too much time in an office. You've lost sight of what your own product is supposed to be. As if consumers even pay attention to trivialities like how their food tastes. I know exactly what my product is. More food at cheaper prices, people are happier that way. Are you suggesting I should just throw out ingredients of food below a certain quality? Why would it be so wasteful? I'll give you a simple answer. You're deceiving people. Not even fish can survive in water that's too clean. But it's important to keep the water as clean as possible. Maybe I'm too much of a big picture boss to get it, but isn't it strange to cling to such tiny details? What's strange is naming out foods. You don't seem to make anything that qualifies as food. I resent that comment. Your answer is as bland as your products. Harina. Okay then. A cook-off. What? You heard me. A cook-off. Let's have a cooking contest. This is about food, so let's compete with food. It'll be fair, so no one can judge the results. I mean... Okay. Oh, okay, I get it. Just let the consumers decide then. Yeah, alright, I mean, that seems fair enough. It's clear a bait for a trap, right? That too, thank you. What do you think, Haruna? If it is a trap, the Gourmet Society will spring it and win anyway. I accept your challenge. It's New Year's. Feeling festive? I am. Holiday foods only. Let's compete with Osechi. Osechi? Lots of manual work, surprisingly difficult to make taste good. Which makes it the best way to test our cooking skills now. What will the competition be? You make Osechi using the same quality and quantity of ingredients, then have the members of the Merchants Guild taste it. Whoever gets a more positive reception wins. Exactly. If Neo Foods wins, you'll give up on Sparrow. And if we win, you keep your grubby hands away from Sparrow. I accept. We accept too. And of course, nobody at the head of the major organization would ever go back on their word, right? I wager all Neo Foods sales on that, not that happening. I said not happening. Oh gosh. How did you come back with even more problems? Listen, I'm sorry. Honey, look, I'm sorry. It was all in the spur of the moment. Please, no need to shout, Fuka. Don't try to tell me to calm down. A cooking contest? Who gets Neo Foods and members of the Merchant Guild will be the judges? How much are we preparing? 100 stacks. As you know, Osechi is prepared in multiple side dish boxes that can be stacked. Usually 3 to 4 people share a stack. Still a simple order of food for 400 people. I think I'm gonna go over there and pass out for a while. Sorry, Fuka, you'll have to pass out afterward. The contest has already started. We're already committed. No, you're already committed. You're the one who accepted this challenge, Haruna. And now you're making me deal with it. Yeah, you know, you really think about it? She always does drag her along regardless, and she really didn't consult Fuka about it to begin with either. I'm sorry, Fuka. Huh? Haruna apologized? I don't just love eating delicious food, I love sharing it too. A good meal is something anybody and everybody appreciates. And that's why I can't leave Neo Foods alone. If they have their way, there'll be nothing to eat beyond their bland products. I don't want that. I don't want to see Sparrow disappear. And I don't want to sit idly by while people are being deprived of one of life's universal pleasures. Good food. So you're saying you accepted the challenge for the sake of the people here. I am. And you want me to help. I'm saying that too, yes. And if I say no, what happens then? Like I said, I want to alibi. We'll think of something. Is that even possible? Whether I do something or not has nothing to do with possibility. I knew the risk when accepting the Alpha's challenge. There's a high chance of failure and mockery, but no one knows the future. I fear it won't suppress my love for gastronomy. You say that, but if you actually lose, you'll be moping for weeks. That is true. Okay, I'll help. Fuka? I had a feeling you'd drive me into something anyway. Besides, you're not the only one who doesn't want Sparrow to disappear. I know it's a bit late for alternatives, but is there really no other way? Let me be honest with you, Ace. Cooking is a battle of capital to an extent. Homemade meals are all about taste, but restaurants have balanced flavor with being a business. Of course, there are restaurants who don't even try to balance that and think it's all business. Every time I come across a restaurant like that, I get the urge to turn off the faucet. Faucet? If you saw a sink overflowing with water and the faucet was still on, what would you do? Turn it off. And when I see a restaurant where prices exceed food quality, that's the urge I get. Faucets are getting easier to turn off. Anyway, normally it would be nearly impossible for Sparrow to compete with Neo Foods. You can only temporarily compete on the same level because of the conditions of the contest. Shouldn't you have started with this explanation? Regardless, a crisis is just an opportunity that's backwards. So let's throw this in reverse. Win and get everything we want. I don't have a single doubt about our impending success. Please never get into any gambling, Arna. Why in the world would I do that? Gambling will only distract from gastronomy. That's reassuring. There's a problem with the ingredients. What's the issue? Ah, I see. They're crushed. Both throw away about a third of this. This is a disaster. There's no ways these should have been packaged so poorly. But according to their contest rules, we can't use any other ingredients. Oh my gosh, they're still sabotaging. I mean, I guess at this point we'll have to make the best of what we can make. What's wrong with these ingredients? They're only at Neo Foods headquarters for a few days. They look like they've been there for a month. I can't believe it, they look practically expired. Oh, we can't use that then. What should we do? As long as Neo Foods uses the same ingredients, there'll be a fair competition. But I have a feeling that they won't be doing that. It worked. It worked at higher ups. Operation made the ingredients fall faster with defunction storage succeeded. I thought seasonings at least would be fine. I'd like to apologize. Once I send an item away, it doesn't belong to me, but still, I didn't expect all the bottles to be cracked. A food distribution company that doesn't transport products properly, outrageous. Thanks for saying that. Yeah, it blows. I guess we managed to collect the ingredients. Yeah. The contest condition was only to use ingredients obtained from the street. But sabotage distribution like this, I have no idea what Neo Foods is thinking. But I'm thinking of ways to make them pay for this. You okay, Fuka? Oh, Ace. Yeah, I'm fine. There's just a lot to do. Yo, you shouldn't overwork yourself. Took a load off. I'm sorry. I'll go get some fresh air. It was a day that Fuka's overwhelmed. I didn't even say anything. You've been watching her all day. I guess I got anything from you. You got a keen eye. She's clearly reached her limit. I don't know why. What do you want to do, Haruna? That's not what I expected you to ask. You always catch me off guard. I want to win. We need to. Not just for Gastronomy's sake, but for the sake of all those who have hopes for Sparrow. What we need in order to win isn't my strength. And it hurts to know that. I'm sure there's something you can do. You really think so? I do. I believe in you. Alright, you're up, bud. But what are you talking about, Ace? You're more qualified for this kind of situation. Yeah, but I think you should handle this one. May I ask why? When it comes to understanding Fuka, you have me beat, Haruna. I appreciate the kind words. But don't you think this should be handled by the right person? What? I'm the right person? That's why I told you I believe in you, didn't I? Go on. Understood. If you insist, Ace. I was wondering what all the fuss was about. Sorry for intruding. Did you already tell you I'd be here? Yeah. Is this not a good time? This is about work, don't worry. I'll head back soon. I just need a moment. Oh, nice rooftop you got. You come here often? School electrical work keeps me busy, so it's hard to take breaks farther away. This rooftop's become my go-to relaxation spot. Are you stressed? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. We're thinking about what it is we're fighting for, what we're fighting against. Well, we're fighting for the sake of astronomy and against Neo Foods' underhanded business tactics. I heard what you talked about with Gourmet Hellnose gangers. Dang, what the fuck? I can't speak. From Makati. Yeah. Then you know everything. If we win, will the people working for Neo Foods lose their jobs? The possibility isn't zero. If Neo Foods fail to control Sparrow, well, that might lead to a domino effect for the other restaurants or owners rejecting Neo Foods. They're already trying to destroy us and Sparrow by any means necessary. Even if we succeed, Neo Foods lose something nothing important. Layoffs may or may not happen. It's a possibility, but only a possibility. And Sparrow's owner won't be the only victim. Everyone on that street will be victims too. Why is that? They'll lose their inalienable right to experience the true gastronomy glory. Why are you laughing? That was a very hard thing to say. When it comes to gastronomy, I have nothing to offer but sincerity. It's not something I compromise on. And neither do you, Fuga. Me. I know you. You really show your real skills. You haven't had the chance to do so. Well, here it is. Are you really gonna back down now? I see. If you're that committed, I guess I'll have to tag along. What option is there? You've already come this far. Right. Thanks to someone. Yeah, we could go. Ace is here too, I assume. We gave it away. I've had a hunch. Give me a report on sushi production. Like a well-oiled machine. Boiling, picking, pickling, rusting, everything's working seamlessly. More production, more consumption, and no meaning to conveyor about food. The more food you make, the more money we rake. Eat to fill your stomach, work to fill your life. I feel like just coming up with these models on the fly, but okay. Hello to all our viewers. Hey, what's up, Shinon? Oh, it's our year. Are you ready to greet the new one? This crow is the School of Journalism's idol report. Reporter Kara Shinon. Does anyone know where I am right now? Don't feel bad if you don't. We thought it was just an ordinary shopping district before we heard the news. Have you heard of the Neo Foods? I'm sure plenty of you have. Neo Foods, also known as Neo Foods, is a food company that has been rapidly expanding throughout Kyoto. Today we received a report that New Year's Oseshi cook-off hosted by Neo Foods will be held here. Today's sponsor is no other than Yamato Foods itself, and they provide a special guest for today. It's Yamato Khan, president of Yamato Foods. Nice to meet you.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
As if 100 stacks of Sabotage wasn't hard enough, there's no way they survived Sabotage. Dude, we have a Fuka and a jury. You ain't got nothing on them. Well, thanks to everyone's support, we were able to make 100 stacks of Oseshi. What? Wow, you're saying Sparrow can compete with the mass production method of Neo Foods? We asked for your secret. Well, it's kind of simple. We have a Fuka, and I'm Korodate Harada, the Gourmet Research Society of Gehenna. Oh, attention everyone! The School Lunch Club and Gourmet Society of Gehenna are both here. Isn't it incredible to see them working together? What's going on in Gehenna? An unprecedented collaboration is driving Sparrow's success. I, Kurashino, cannot believe what I'm seeing. Not that much homemade food in such a short time. There's no way it could be food made with industrial precision. And now the battle begins. Today's judges will be members of the Merchants Guild, all known for their picky taste. Wait, I can try too? Oh, thanks! Oh, I'm so happy. You know, I've actually never had a session before. Isn't it exciting? I haven't either. I want to try some. That's great. You know what else is great? This district. You should promote it. Don't you think the Corona School of Journalism being here is already enough promotion? Right. Well, I was just thinking. My god, I didn't know a session could be this tasty. Amazing. Oh, let me try. Oh. Everyone, are you watching closely? This New Year cook-off sponsored by Neo Foods is reaching its peak. And now it's time to decide the winner. I've done my best. All you can now is wait for the results. Victory was decided before the cooking even started. My victory is a fact waiting to be discovered. The winner by a landslide. I prepared a victory speech. As to being so much control is almost burdensome. Naturally, feigning humility and generosity, let the win speak for itself. Well, maybe I can speak for the win too. Yes, like an assembly line. Everything always proceeds as planned. What an unexpected result! No one could have predicted this. Sparrow wins! Yes, condolences to Sparrow. What? Poison them. Do it. Do it now. Oh, there's no sense of running now. Yoink. Finally, the vortex of shady business dealers that drove the holiday season into a series of battles have come to an end. Ace, hurry, the festival's starting. Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, this is nice. We prepare festival food and sushi. It should be okay if we have leftovers. Good thing the session is supposed to be eaten over an extended period of time anyway. Amazing, I love New Year's. It should be longer. I don't think we'll have to worry about leftovers in the food this good. There's my worry when you're the one saying that. You say that all the worries are self-fulfilling prophecies, you know. I hope the coming New Year is full of great things. And that can make even greater food. Yeah, you say that as I look down there and I see a giant. Oh god, I have this weird slight fear of fish of the dead is coming back looking at me like, you killed me, how dare you. I have a weird imagination, I'm sorry. By the way, what happened to Neomato? He said you haven't seen the last of me, mwahahaha, then he ran away. I'm kind of worried, sounds like a third-rate villain. Don't worry, no one's ever said that it has met a good end. We could always get together and make sure of that. What about the Gourmet helmet gangsters? Are you worried about them, Fuka? Ace? No worry, I'll figure it out. As long as they accept their wrongdoings. We could get them part-time jobs at Sparrow. But really? Would that be okay? They did bad things, but it seems like fundamentally bad people. I talked about it with Ace. Correcting mistakes is better than punishing them. You guys are way too nice. And that's just me. Ace, as always, thank you. Thank you, Ace. We couldn't have done without you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Fuka. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. To a Happy New Year of eating. She never stops. Alright, so the New Year began in Kubotos. Hope for everyone to be happy in this moment. Regardless of whether they're on the right path. Or a less conventional path of their own. Well, you can say we can have a banging new year.